Review of Joker. It should have been called The Joker. It should have been called Arthur Fleck, but of course they can't do that because they want the publicity of having it be a Joker movie. It should have been called Arthur Fleck, though. That would have been smarter, because they were saying it's really just a story about a guy. They're just using the Joker as a vehicle to tell their drama story, right? I'm an hour into the movie, so I'm just going to give a review of the first hour, and then I'm going to stop, and then I'll watch the rest, and then I'll continue. Yeah, it's good. It's cool the way he laughs all the time. Other than that, I don't think it's that good, really. And of course, everybody's going to say it's amazing. See, the thing is, everybody's praising it so much, so all I can do is say it's not that good. But if everybody was saying it was shit, I'd probably be saying it's great. So, you know, I can be biased by other people's opinions. I mean, we'll see what happens, but as of yet, I mean, I don't know. It's a good movie. I mean, doesn't really seem to have a lot of ideas. Rewatchability, maybe it does have rewatchability. I mean, we all like to see a loser, you know, who's like down on his luck, rise to power, and that's basically what this is, I think. So maybe it's a good movie. I don't know. But it's certainly not like, you know, I don't know. There's probably been other movies that did what this thing's doing, did it better. The other thing is that the Joker is like one of the best characters of all time. First of all, he's the most evil character since the devil. Like, he's second to the devil. So, of course it's going to be awesome, right? The Joker is just amazing. So, any Joker movie will always be good, unless you're Jared Leto, because that guy must be a complete moron to fuck that up. That was his big chance, and he screwed it up completely. And I gotta wonder, if you take the mythology of the Joker out of this movie and you just have it be a story without any of the comic book references, would this movie be that good? And that's a question I'm asking myself, and I don't know the answer yet. It would probably still be a good movie. Everybody likes an underdog story, right? And it's modeled on Taxi Driver, right? So, in terms of rewatchability, though, I mean, it's kind of a downer so far. The same way Nirvana is kind of a downer. Like, you can't listen to Nirvana without thinking about how he killed himself or how he just hates life and shit. And that's, you know, or like the movie Requiem for a Dream. Like, I would never watch that movie again because it was so nasty. This movie isn't that nasty, but maybe it's a downer if you try to rewatch it. I'm not sure. This movie basically is like, it's kind of like me in the sense that, like, I hate capitalism. I'm the white male, and, you know, society tries to shit all over me because I'm better than everybody. But, you know, so, I mean, it's hard not to like this movie for me. I mean, I love the idea of rich people getting murdered. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I'll say it anyways. Hey, like I'm the Joker, I'm laughing. But all in all, I don't think this movie holds a candle to a movie like Logan, for example. I think Logan is like 10 times better, easily. Like, that movie is unforgettable. But as of my saying that, I'm only an hour. There's still an hour left, so we don't know yet. Well, I mean, as good as the movie is, I'm pausing to make this commentary. I mean, if I was held in its grips, I'd probably be watching it right now. One thing I like about this Joker, as opposed to the Dark Knight Joker, is that this Joker is just like, you know, he's really fucked up. As opposed, he's not necessarily intelligent. Whereas Heath Ledger's Joker was some kind of criminal mastermind. And it's like, it made no sense that he would be that smart. And I thought it took away from the insanity of the character. If he's a super genius, then, like, it's all figured out anyways. I don't think he should be a genius. I think he should just be like a fucking lunatic. And also, like, maybe even a little stupid. I like that idea. Just complete anarchy. And I gotta say, I just see Joaquin Phoenix playing Joaquin Phoenix with a laugh. I don't understand why everybody just goes fucking nuts and fucking creams their pants over his acting. I don't, it's like, whatever, man. He's just being himself and he's laughing a lot. But I don't really understand acting. I really don't understand it or have much. That's why I don't respect it, because I don't really understand it. and I can't tell a good actor from a bad actor. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't know why everybody loves Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know. He's got like a horseshoe up his ass. You know, it's probably just that he has a sympathetic, sensitive-looking face and tone of voice. You know, people say Marlon Brando was the best actor ever. He just happened to be good-looking as hell. He looked like Elvis Presley. You know, and that's basically it. Jack Nicholson just looks really cool and evil. I don't know that they're necessarily incredible actors or anything. They just have a cool look that kind of works. I think the nervous laugh that he does is like the best thing in the whole movie. And if you didn't have that, the movie would be really boring. I'm an hour and 10 minutes in. I think it's a little bit depressing. I mean, it's about a guy going fucking nuts and then eventually he kills everybody because everybody treated him like shit. I mean, it's kind of like a Kurt Cobain story. Like, let's just blow our head off because life sucks. But, it's fun and I'm okay with it. It would just be really cool if this, like, parlayed it into like a Batman movie or something, because this is just not enough for like, it's just kind of a morally empty kind of story. Like, it's kind of a downer, I guess. That's all. It would be nice if there was a juxtaposition of like Batman or like, I don't know, a good character. And I gotta say, watching it, I'm not really very excited about what's gonna happen. It just seems like it's gonna be just a big downhill. And that's okay. I don't mind a slow burn, but I shouldn't be pausing it constantly out of boredom. I mean, so far, it doesn't seem like this movie has a message. It's just, because if it does have a message, the message is that it's okay to blow everybody's head off if you've had a bad day. And I'm sure that's not the message. But I don't think this movie does have a message. So that would put this movie in the class of movies like Monster or Precious, you know, just like a nasty story, I guess, or Requiem for a Dream. I'm a bit conflicted. I think I'm like at 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's really cool to see an origin story. Like, I guess I love the movie. I guess I love it. I just think that I'm just not sure if it's got rewatchability. I love it the same way I love Nirvana, where like I don't really want to listen to them because it's like suicide music. I guess the movie is what it is. I mean, it's an origin story of a terrible human being. And so you know what you were getting into. I should have, and I already did, and that's why I wasn't very excited about this movie. I mean, I kind of already know why people get fucked up and go on murder sprees or have depression. Like, I know that they get abused as children. It's not news to me. Maybe it's news to other people, though. But I'm going to repeat that if you take his laugh out of this movie, the movie becomes 1/10 as good. I almost feel like I'm looking into the mirror of like when I'm having a bad day. Like, I don't want to watch myself, you know, picking my ass and sitting on the couch and talking to myself. Like, that's unsightly. Like, why do I want to watch a guy who's falling apart? I'm just watching it, I'm like, wait, this is like, fuck, man, like, I know this shit. This is everybody when they have a shitty day. They're like, you know, they're disheveled and, you know, everybody was mean to them that day. I don't know. I don't know if it's healthy. Like, is it healthy to watch this kind of shit? There's still 35 minutes left, and I'm sure, you know, the movie could redeem itself with a really happy ending where he just gets married and he has kids. And he decides that love is all you need. You know, the thing is, like, this movie is what I think was Northrop Frye classified as a confession. It's one character. It's the story of one character, not like 10 characters. He's the only character in this story, and that's cool. That takes. It's difficult to write a story like that. Jesus. See, this movie is an intimate portrayal of a character. It's not like. Right, it's just him in his own mind, and it's just him. Every single scene in the whole movie is him. There aren't sub-characters, there's no side characters, there's no subplots. It's just him. Even more so than, like, Logan, for example. So one has to appreciate it for what it is. It's not an action movie. It's not a drama. It's one person's mind like Franz Kafka, The Metamorphosis. We're getting deep into one character's head, and that's it. There's no other characters in the whole movie. They're just eye candy. They're just like decorations. He's the only thing, and that's pretty cool, actually. It's very difficult to do this. And that's why it's not going to be a block, but it's not Jurassic World. It's a small movie in that sense. I shouldn't use the word small, but whatever. You get the idea, I think. I think my final... I'm still got 30 minutes left or whatever, but I think my final conclusion is just that this is like Nirvana, where I think they're both... It's good, but I don't necessarily want to visit it. And I'm not sure... it's just kind of depressing. It's like, I'm not looking necessarily for a movie to give me hope. They don't have to do that, but just don't give me despair. It's like, you didn't have to say thank you. Just don't kick me in the face. And on that note, he just killed his mother. I wonder what happens in the next scene. Does he start shooting kittens? 24 minutes left. I'm actually conflicted. I don't know whether this is an awesome movie or a shit movie. And it's not very often that I'm confused. Usually I'm confused when it's a good movie, so it's probably a really good movie. Like when I saw Inglourious Bastards in the theater, I was like, as soon as I left the theater, I was like, oh my god, that was terrible. I felt sorry for Quentin Tarantino. When I saw Star Wars Episode 7, I was like, oh god, that was terrible. Holy shit, that was awful. But I'm not as certain when it comes to this, so it's obviously a level higher than those two stupid movies. Money on this crap. I download this shit illegally. Same with Endgame, same with all the movies. Like, I don't pay a penny for this shit. They spend hundreds of $millions on these movies, and then I just download them for free. I mean, not only am I downloading it for free, I'm also getting my Wi-Fi for free from next door. So that, like, these movie companies are literally spending money for my entertainment. And again, like, this movie is tailor-made for me because it's all about, like, fucking over the system and corporations are evil. I mean, it's like my, it's everything I believe, I don't believe in anarchy within a good system, but this system is garbage. So I believe in, like, complete, like, destroy everything, right? So, yeah, this movie is my kind of movie. It's kind of nice that people are finally catching up with me. People are actually enjoying this kind of subject. Because, I mean, it only took you 20 years. I've been thinking this for fucking 20 years. And finally people are, like, being like, yeah, actually, it's kind of cool to fuck the government up their ass. The system. And, like, that the idea that rich people are shit. Okay, so I'm nearing the end, and he was on the... basically the fucking Johnny Carson show, Murray Franklin show, and he shoots him in the head, which is from a comic book called The Dark Knight Returns. But I can see why people would be worried, and that's fine with me because they should be worried because no famous celebrities should feel safe. And I love that. I love it. I love the idea of them feeling threatened, like they might get a bullet in their head. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, so I love this movie, not so much that it's like a great story, but that it furthers my agenda. See, it's not so much that this movie is great, but how it marks a moment right now where there's a bit... This is like a fucking fight back against all of the SJW shit, right? Like, that white men are awful, right? This is like a white man, like, hero movie. White men getting revenge. And it's hilarious how it's fucking everything up. So things are going to be different after this, actually, just because this is the first one. Yeah, this is the first movie where, it's okay to be not politically correct. And there's going to be more. Because when they stick it down our throats that we're supposed to love black gay women, it just makes us go towards white straight men even more. And here we go. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's movies that are like openly even more controversial than this in the future. And people are going to lap it up just like they're lapping this up. This is a reaction against all the fucking agendas that are being shoved down our throats. I think I'm almost done. There's 3 minutes left. I decided I'm going to go out and cause havoc wearing a clown mask after I'm done posting this. Yeah, so I think the movie's pretty good. I mean, it's not like... It's more almost like a social commentary. Like, it's almost like an agenda. I don't know if it's that good of a movie. It just... What's amazing about it is just how it's like everything I believe, and how it's also like it's gonna piss everybody off. That's what I love the most. If you like gays, click like. If you like blacks, comment. If you like women, click notification bell. If you like gay women, subscribe. And if you like gay black women, Patreon, human warnings, give me money.